You know, I've been recording videos with OBS, but I have no idea how it works under the hood. Like, what even is ffmpeg AAC? Oh, it's ffmpeg's AAC encoder, and AAC is an audio format. Now, what exactly is ffmpeg? Alright, so ffmpeg is a software that allows you to convert and stream audio. That gives me some ideas. Like, let me try to do something small, such as extracting the audio from a video. Alright, so I can do ffmpeg input, select which track I want, and then use libmp3 lame encoder for the output. And there we go, I just created my first ffmpeg CLI command.
Well, too
Alright,
bad.
it works, that's cool. Now,
Cute.
what if I try to recreate this command using their API? Extracting the audio from MP4 files should be easy to recreate, so I don't exactly know what I need to do first to get started. Let's look at some of the examples written in C, even though I've never programmed in C, only in C++. Okay, I vaguely understand what's going on, but I also don't understand any of the functions or objects being used for these examples. At least the functions and objects that are native to ffmpeg's API. Maybe I should search for a C++ tutorial on how to use this API. Okay, so I found this GitHub repository called ffmpeg tutorials created by Fire, but unfortunately it's all in Chinese. Now, fortunately, I can just use Google Translate to get some idea on what they have to say. I believe I got the gist of what I need to do based on his diagrams. Okay, so what I need to do is, I need to set up the AV format context for both the input and output, being MP4 to MP3. I need to choose an audio track that I want to extract audio from. Now, for my purposes, I'm going to be using audio track 2. I need to extract audio packets from whichever track I choose. I also need a decoder to break up those packets into frames. I'll then need to use those frames and resample them to the MP3 format. Then I'll feed those frames into the encoder, which will transform those frames into MP3 packets. Then I'll create an MP3 container for those packets, and I'll finally have an MP3 file as the output. Seems easy enough. Let's do it. Okay, so it turns out that I skipped a step. I need to make sure the encoder can actually handle the frames. I need to send the resampled frames through an audio 5.0 so that my encoder gets the exact amount of samples needed for MP3, which is 1152 samples. Alright, after some trial and error and breaking my keyboard, I finally recreated this ffmpeg CLI command with the API. Now, why exactly did I do all this? Well, I just wanted to see if I could create a small project in a week. What exactly did I learn from setting a deadline for myself? I am terrible at time management and system design in terms of structuring what exactly I'm trying to do in any given time. I did not document anything that I was doing during the process of creating this project. I just winged it. Like, unlike my game repository, I didn't do any planning going into this. I only broke up the process into a bunch of functions as opposed to various classes. I did, however, learn how to create custom unique pointers and refreshed myself on how templates worked. I'm most likely going to use this header file for future ffmpeg projects. So in the future, I'll plan exactly what I'm trying to accomplish and document every step of the way instead of just diving straight into coding. If you like this kind of video, leave a comment down below. Any and all feedback will help me create better videos in the future. You could even roast my repository and list 95 reasons why I should have done things differently. Well, that's all from me for today.